Breaking news from the Championship, Sheffield Wednesday has been charged with multiple breaches of EFL regulations relating to payment obligations. And the owner of Sheffield Wednesday, Dejphon Chansiri, has also been charged with causing the club to be in breach of EFL regulations despite his commitment to fund the club. All charges relate to both the ultimate beneficial owner and the club failing to meet their obligations to actually pay players' wages on time and in full in both March and May of this year. Sheffield Wednesday and Mr. Chansiri have 14 days to respond to those charges. We'll keep you across that story as it develops.
So there we have it. Typical. That came out about 10 minutes after I did my video earlier. Wednesday charged by the EFL their failure to keep to regulations and pay the players and staff, and Mr. Chansiri personally charged by the EFL. Now Wednesday's got 14 days to respond to those charges and put out a statement themselves this afternoon. Call it a statement, more of a paragraph. I do have sympathy for those who are running the club day to day. Sheffield Wednesday acknowledged the statement issued by the EFL on Tuesday afternoon. The club continued to seek a resolution regarding outstanding salaries due for the month of May at the earliest opportunity. Mr. Chansiri sincerely apologises to all players, coaches and staff affected and everyone connected with the club. No further comment at this time. Well, may as well not sit out. May as well not sit out. So, things starting to step up now. We knew the EFL were monitoring the situation. They've now charged the club, who can do without it. They've charged the chairman, who can probably do with it. And we're now facing this dance towards the end game that I talked about in the earlier video. Now, I did mention earlier that Rob over at Radio Sheffield's doing an interview with one of the prospective buyers of Sheffield Wednesday, one of the people involved in the consortium who want to buy Wednesday. It's a fellow by the name of John Flanaghan. Got some details here just about him. Mr. Flanaghan, he raises capital for business development for a company called White Roan. His career began at AXA, where he served as vice president, overseeing $1 billion worth of capital raised. So, if you wanted someone to come in and help raise funds for your club, he sounds like the sort of bloke who's quite capable of doing that. Oh, I don't know. Someone might call him a proper businessman. Anyway, I want to draw your attention to that interview because I know I've got a lot of overseas subscribers on this channel who support Wednesday. And there's a hell of a lot of expats, huge expat community watch. Now, you might not be able to listen to the interview on Radio Sheffield tomorrow, obviously, for those reasons, but it is available digitally. What I'm going to do is put the link to listen to it digitally in the description of this video. I'm not going to tell you what's in there. It's better you heard it from the bloke himself, but I would urge you to listen to that interview. Speaks very well. Sounds like he's got a plan. Talks about building an infrastructure at the club. Talks about making the most of Wednesday's history and heritage and the missed commercial opportunities and the commercial opportunities that are still there looking forward and can be capitalised on. It talks about the ground needing to be upgraded, upgrading the academy to a Premier League standard so we can keep hold of players. Talks about the training pitch. Even talks about having to build a new stadium if that's what it takes. Very exciting stuff. Rob guides the interview really well and gets some really key points out. And as I said, I'm not going to tell you everything that's in there. Some of the stuff in terms of the talks with Wednesday and Mr. Chansiri have got to be heard to be believed. So listen to that all the way through and let me know what you think. As I said, I'm going to put the link in below to Radio Sheffield. Listen to what he's got to say. Listen to the words and make your own minds up about the consortium, but equally, just have a look at what they're having to deal with in trying to buy a club off this man. Because I think it's getting to the stage where somebody's got to step in and take that decision out of his hand. Maybe we're approaching that stage. Links below. Have a listen if you do nothing else today.